because me and her have grown close. I would say over probably the last 3 or 4 years. And when you're able to pick and choose who you're able to build business with, and you turn acquaintances
Because
into friends,
and then
me and her have grown close. I would
uh-oh.
say over probably the last 3 or 4 years. And when you're able to pick, there we go. All right, you must be recording, Dr. Ruthann. So that's cool. But when you're able to do that and you're able to turn acquaintances into friends and then friends turn into family, it's just really, really, really special. So this is a special day for both of us in order for us to do what we do. But let me jump into my story real quick, guys. Like I said, I've been in the industry for close to 30 years. And before that, guys, I was a engineer by trade. But before that, I was a professional athlete. And so, when I was introduced to the industry, I was probably like most of you guys and said, well, you know what? I don't know. It's just one of those things. And that's what I did. But I quickly found out, guys, that leverage is something that we all have, man, or that we need to have. My mentor told me no leverage, no life. And once I truly understood that, I do everything that I can to find leverage, build leverage, and try to have as much leverage in my life as absolute possible. So when I was introduced to the industry, like I said, my first company, when I jumped in, my first month, I made about $800. I didn't blow it out the water, but I knew it was real. Within 3 months, I was at about 3,000. 6 months, I matched my full-time income on my job as an engineer. And within that first year, guys, I had surpassed that full-time income. And I stepped out on faith and I walked away from corporate America at 29 and just been blessed to work with some really good people. And here we go again. And what I want to do is I want to share the project that we've embarked on, guys. And it's just been absolutely, absolutely special for us to be where we are today with this company and what's getting ready to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you guys what was shared with me a brief time ago. And it's just been flat out exciting, especially I would say over this last week. It's really, really, really started to grow its own legs, if you will, and take off and start to run on its own. So when you're looking at something like that, guys, it's just absolutely incredible. So you see the company here, guys, is BFX, and that just simply means where blockchain meets foreign exchange. Okay, blockchain meeting foreign exchange. I want you guys to really grasp hold of that, right? And really, really, really try to understand what that means. We're talking about two of the largest industries in the world combining forces. So we got blockchain. And if you guys are on here and don't know what blockchain is, that's digital currency and the platform that digital currency is on. And if you don't know what digital currency is, the easiest way I could explain it to you is Bitcoin, right? But Bitcoin is like the grandfather of all digital currency. It's not the only one, but everybody knows what Bitcoin is. So we say Bitcoin meets foreign exchange. And if you don't know what that is, foreign exchange is how currency is exchanged between countries and so on and so forth all over the world. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about here today. But before I get started, guys, I got to put the disclaimer out here. We're not a broker. We're not a broker dealer. We're a company that's all about financial literacy and educating people. Right? You might hear some income testimonials, and those income testimonials are their own personal success. So we're not guaranteeing you that you'll come in here and become a millionaire overnight. But what we are telling you is you'll get the best of the best education as it pertains to digital currency, foreign exchange, and the platform that we're actually on, which is Bfx Standard, okay? So the company, guys, Bfx Standard, where blockchain meets Forex. And I always tell people this, before I do anything, and I'm just telling me personally, I look at a few things before I make the decision. And I research stuff. I go into it, and before I go in any direction, I make sure that it's rock solid. So it's 5 things that I always evaluate. The first thing is the company. Is the company a viable company? Is the company something that's going to meet the need in the marketplace? And with this company, we're talking about a global need, right? And we're talking about something that everybody all over the world needs to have, and that's financial literacy. So I could, excuse me, put a check right there. And then the next thing we look at is the leadership. And as we go through this, you'll understand why I say these things. But let's talk about the leadership first and foremost. Our CEO, Mr. Dave Wiltz, is a person that was a multimillionaire before coming into this space. So he didn't need to come into this space here. He made, millions and millions of dollars in the fintech industry. Okay. And, so he didn't need to do this, but he was on a mission. He said, Tim, I've made all the money that I think that I need to make. I'm financially stable. My family is set. So my whole motivation now is about the mission. He's 100% mission over money. And I truly and firmly believe that when the mission is right, the money will follow. And his mission is 100% right. He has a heart for people, and he wants to make sure that everybody in the world has access to financial literacy and financial education. So he has a heart of gold. And then the next person I want to talk about is Mr. Courtney Logan, Chief Operations Officer. And guess what, guys? He was a board certified attorney by trade. Okay, he was on his way to becoming a judge before he put the brakes on that and said, is that really what I want? He was very intrigued by the financial literacy piece and the lack thereof. And what do I mean by that? Most people aren't financially literate. They don't know how money works. And more importantly, they don't know how to make money work for them. And he went on a mission. He got 2 certification, guys, which only 1,400 people in the entire United States have these 2 certifications. And that's a Series 3 and a Series 34. And all that simply means is this guy could do business and trade for the federal government. That's how important those certifications are. So he knows everything there is to know about the foreign exchange market and foreign exchange currencies and how they move and all of that kind of stuff. And he started his own financial literacy school. Now we're talking about a school that would ordinarily cost about, $30,000 to enroll in and about $500 a month. But this is his heart. He put his school inside of this platform because he wanted to reach the masses. So when we talk about, leadership, guys, you can't get any better than that. And then, of course, with him being an attorney, he wanted to make sure that we had all of our T's dotted and all of our T's crossed and all of our I's dotted. And what did he do? He went out and got the best of the best as it pertains to having attorneys that specialize in what it is that we do. 2, the actual network distribution or relationship marketing business, number 1, which is heavily regulated, and also the financial services industry, which is even more regulated. So we have attorneys that specialize in that, over 300 attorneys. So when we're talking about making sure that the leadership is right, we could definitely put a check next to that box. And then the services, guys, we are a service-based company. We provide financial literacy, so we definitely fit that need as well. Compensation, you want to make sure that you paid handsomely for what it is that you're doing. And I'll show you that when we get to that piece of our conversation here today. And then the timing. If we were talking about real estate, guys, it'll be all about location, location, location. But we're not talking about real estate. We're talking about this particular industry, the financial services industry, and you couldn't be in a better place at a better time here with BFX. So what are we telling you? The future of trading is absolutely right here with Bfx Standard, okay? We're going to teach you about the new standard of finance, all right? And how to take control of your financial future with the technology that we use. And we'll also have the technology not only from a desktop or a laptop, but you'll be able to have that technology right in the palm of your hand, because we have some of the greatest technology in the world, spent over $4 million just to make sure that the platform was absolutely rock solid. So what am I saying? We're not one of those companies that's telling you what's coming. We're telling you what's already here. All right, it's already here and you have it in the palm of your hand. So we're here to do 3 things, guys. 3, empower you, educate you, and inspire you. That's what we're going to do with BFX, right? You're going to fall into all 3 of those categories, because guess what? When you know the education, I'm going to start with the second one, then you're automatically going to the top one, which is empower. And then once you have the education and you empower, then the next thing that absolutely comes is the inspiration to do what? Share that information, educate, empower, and inspire other people that want it just like you do, okay? So now, guys, let's talk a little bit about the School of Money, and I'll be the first to tell you. I have a master's degree in business administration. My bachelor's degree is in finance, and I have a second master's degree in sports management. But I'll be the first to tell you that I truly didn't understand how money works. right? I knew that I made a substantial amount of it, but I didn't know how to make that money work for me, right? I just knew that I had to do what my parents taught me to do, which is to go to school, get good grades, so you can go out and build that American dream. But I quickly found out that once my professional football career ended, that I had to go make a living. And I realized that the plan and the rules that my parents lived under did not apply to me. See, I couldn't live in that 40-40-40 plan where I worked 40 hours a week for 40 years to retire at 40% less than what I could make it when I was making 100% of it. I realized that system was broke. And having a job alone just wasn't the end all be it all. And I quickly found out that job stood for the journey of the broken, because that's a failed system nowadays. When you have people that work 30, 40, 50 years and retire, and then they have to go get a second job to supplement their retirement income or the lack of income that they have once they retire. So I didn't want to be in that situation, and I had to find something. I had to move a little bit differently, and I had to teach my children about that leverage concept. Now, do my kids go to school? Yes. My daughter is finishing up her master's degree now. She's in nursing school. She has a bachelor's in nursing. What is it? Bachelor of Science in nursing and all that. So I love education. My son is in the 10th grade now. He's on track to going to school and having one of two or maybe both, which is an athletic scholarship and a academic scholarship. But guess what? I need him to understand how money works as well. So what are we here to do? We're here to teach you how money works. Learn how to multiply it. Learn how to have your income make income. All right. And we're going to teach you all about that through our School of Money here with BFX. Now, online financial literacy platform, that's what we're about. Learning how to maneuver in one of the largest global financial markets in the world will ultimately create generational wealth, right? So that's what we're about. We're about helping you live like the Vanderbilts, the Carnegies, the Rockefellers, all of those big families that knew and understood how the financial markets work, knew how to benefit for them, but even more importantly, knew how to make those markets work for them and their families, and has still been doing it today. Those are three of the most wealthy families in the world still to this day, based on what they did years and years and years ago, right? So we also have an aggressive business rewards program, and we're going to talk about that and how to make that rewards program work for you. So now, let's talk about what it is that we do specifically. We're going to teach you how to tap into two multi-trillion, that's trillion with a T, not billion with a B or million with an M, multi-trillion-dollar industries, guys. The first one is foreign exchange, and you might not know what it is, so I'm going to tell you. The foreign exchange market is how currency is passed. So just think about it like this. If you're here in the United States and you go to, let's say, Jamaica or any other country or Canada, you have to exchange those currencies when you get there. That's the foreign exchange markets, right? So now what does that mean? That means that when I get there, my US dollar, it might be worth more than, let's say, the Canadian dollar. So as I go to Canada with my US currency, my US dollar is worth more. But what happens when I come back, depending on what the markets are doing, it very well could be worth less when I get back to the States. That is simply foreign exchange. The market in which currency exchange and the value of the dollar fluctuates up or down. But the good thing about the foreign exchange market and what we do here, it doesn't matter how the market fluctuates, because you still have opportunities to actually earn income in a down market or what we call a bull market, which is a strong market. It really doesn't matter, because we're going to teach you how to take advantage of how those markets actually work. And then, of course, the crypto space, guys, like I said before, that's digital currency. We all know about, well, you'll be learning about blockchain and Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin and Ripple and all of these other digital currencies that are out there. But that market works the same way as well. Those markets are constantly fluctuating, and we're going to teach you how to take advantage of the fluctuation in those markets. All right. So now, what are we about? Wall Street to Main Street. That is the BFX standards. So here is a list of the benefits and opportunities that you'll have here with us with BFX. We're going to teach you how to find, follow, and fund your passion, right? Once again, the 3 F's: find, follow, and fund your passion, right? Because when you have an excess of income, you can do a lot more, okay? And you can fund a lot more. You can have a lot more. You can prepare for a lot more when you have those resources. We're going to show you how to get there. What I love about this the most for you guys that have, young kids or teenage kids, there's no age limit here. Okay, so we teach the young folks how to do the same thing that the older folks, if you will, the adults, the parents and grandparents are doing. But guess what? They pick up on it a lot faster because they're a little bit more technically savvy than we are. My 15-year-old son is learning how to trade, right? He's a part of Bfx on both sides, on the business side, excuse me, as well as on the education side. And that's the cool thing, guys. You get to pick and choose where you want to be. Do you want the education alone? Do you want just the business side alone? Or do you want to take advantage of both? Okay. Also, baby boomers are welcome here. We like to say we're baby boomer or seniorpreneur friendly here. So it doesn't matter what your age is. If you have a desire and a willingness to learn, we are the platform for you. Okay, it's aggressive, simple, and lucrative way to monetize your network and residual income. And if you guys don't know what residual income is, let me just tell you, that's the best type of income that you can have ever. When you're able to do something one time, build a legacy, and it's going to continue to throw off more and more and more assets to you, the residual side of things are better. And then online digital financial education for all ages. Okay, and we can go on and I can read bullet point for bullet point, but let's get into it, guys. We have the digital platform that's just absolutely incredible. We have something called the Einstein Smart Trading Platform, where it'll actually is self-learning, and it will also put you in a situation where it can actually trade on your behalf. So on the digital currency side, from the Einstein Smart Platform, guys, it's actually making those trades for you. So if you're in a situation and you just want to sit it and forget it, you really don't have a lot of time to learn how to do this, or you want to be able to earn while you're learning, then the Einstein Smart Platform is exactly what you need. You could start that with as little as $300, $299, and as much as, I would say 2,500, and it'll just go ahead on and trade for you on your behalf, just like a 401k or a 403b or any other retirement platforms that you have, that you just sit your retirement money in there and it's actually accruing for you. But the only difference is on those platforms, if you try to take the money out before it's time, you pay a penalty. Well, not with the Einstein Smart, guys. It's your money. You do with it as you see fit. When you want to take the profits out, you take the profits out 100% free of charge. It's not going to charge you any interest or any penalties on the money that money is making for you. Okay, so that's the Einstein Smart trading platform. And then we have Market Nest, which is our advanced education right there in the back office, right at your fingertips, guys. You could just take that thing as fast or as slow as you want to. But what I love about it is not only is it teaching you on one platform, it's teaching you on two, and it's self-paced. So you can go as fast or as slow as you want to. My brother-in-law is on this platform, and he's done pretty much the whole curriculum in about 2.5 weeks. And if I'm not mistaken, he might be on his second time going through that entire educational process again. He's sending me messages all the time. Hey, what market do I like to trade in? What kind of trader am I? And all of these questions that makes me know for certain that he's actually going through the educational process, because he knew absolutely nothing about foreign exchange and trading and all of that stuff. So the simple fact that he's asking those type of questions, I know he's getting the proper education to want to know how it is that I trade. And then, of course, we have the Bfx Standard Enterprise mobile app. But before I get to that, guys, this is just an example of what your back office looks like. Okay, this is your back office. This is your business and your tracking system. When I tell you it's everything and all rolled up into one simple place where you could track your business, you could see, what your prospects are looking like, how many people you have on your team, how many customers, what customers are paying, what customers are due to have their membership paused for now. Anything that you could think of is right here at your fingertips, guys, right here at your fingertips. You could track what your commissions are doing. And guess what? If you have a need to send commissions to, let's say you run a contest within your team, you run that contest in your team, and Whoever wins the contest, you might want to send them a certain dollar amount, whether it's in fiat currency or whether it's in digital currency. You can do that right there from your back office. Send it from you directly to them. Okay. And what I love about it is you can have it deposited directly into your account straight from the back office. So it's absolutely, absolutely incredible. Like I said, guys, whatever you need is right here in your back office. Now, this is what I love as well about the Market Nest in our educational platform. We have live stream and archive videos, guys. Live stream and archive. So what does that mean? That means we have live sessions for educational purposes and training purposes. And if you miss any of those sessions, you can just go in your back office and pull the video up and watch what it is that you missed. So you have the crypto channel, you see it across the top there, the Forex channel, the training channel, and as well as the prospecting channel. So all of those things are right there. You can learn anything and everything that you need to know about what it is this business is about. And it's really, really, really user friendly. Just click of a button, it'll walk you through everything that you need to know. So I talked a little bit about the mobile app. Here's an example of what it is that we're doing. It says state of the art mobile app there. Not just any app, it's an entire communication and management system. All right, and these are some of the highlights there: trading, education, trade ideas, commissions, and you can monitor your progress there. It has a complete customer relation management system, and you're gonna get the latest news as far as crypto, Forex, and the financial markets, guys. Absolutely, absolutely incredible what you have there. Here's the product line up here. The number one there, that's the school that I was telling you about. If you look right in the middle of this first screen here, you see Mr. Courtney Logan. And that was the school that I was telling you about, RFX. And that R stands for real, because he wanted people to get a real education as it pertains to the foreign exchange market, right? So we have that that RFX Academy right there as part of the platform, guys. He's not charging you anything extra to have what he charges people that's not part of this platform, $500 a month to have access to. Absolutely incredible, right? And then you have all of these different features, guys. You have the educational cryptocurrency education, everything about foreign exchange, Unicrypt, guys, the easy, smart interface, anything and everything that you can think of, guys, in an app is right here at the palm of your hand. You'll be able to swipe trade, copy, paste trade, all of that stuff will be right here in the back office with the Bfx app, guys. And you can download that app in your app store right now if you chose to do so. And now, what do we want you to do, guys? We want you to take control of your financial future here with Bfx. How do you do it? Well, you can start off by getting positioned for free. So ask the person that invited you on for their website while we're finishing up the presentation. And it's about a 30-second enrollment process, real simple. And you have your free website. Now, in order for you to be able to exact the trades, get the trades and all of that stuff, of course, you have to be part of the educational platform, but we offer you the opportunity to create your own free website. And you can also start sending that website out, okay, for people to actually purchase some of the things that they can purchase, right, without you even being in the business yet. Let me explain that to you, okay? So now, let's look at it, guys. All right, we're talking about project, okay, 1 million. Right? Project 1 million. What is that? We want to get this into at least 1 million people's hands as soon as possible. We want to take you from 0 to $1 million in income as soon as possible. Okay. So that's what we're talking about here. So ordinarily, guys, we're talking about 150 bucks. This is easily close to $1,000 value, right? We're going to give it to you for $150. And that's the technology access pass. That's for you to have access to all of the technology. Okay, and then $15 a month for you to build the business. All right, that's just the cost of doing business. Now, let's think about it, okay? Ordinarily 150 bucks, we're gonna waive the 150, and now your monthly fee is only $99, okay? And then that's all that you'll pay up front is the 99 bucks. So we're talking about a multi-million-dollar business that's giving you a $30,000+ school that's ordinarily $500 a month. You're going to get trade alerts, trade ideas. You're going to have access to the swipe trades. You're going to get all of the information that you need to make good, sound decisions. You're going to get all of the education that you need to be a proficient trader, and you're only going to pay $99 for it. But I want to show you how you can actually get that for free. Now, this is due to go away. I think maybe tomorrow. Not sure when it's going to go away. So I would say if you have it to get started, then get started as soon as possible. And you have an ability to enroll as many people as you can under that $99 as well. Okay, like I said, I don't know when it's going away. It could go away as early as tomorrow. They might extend it another week. I'm not sure. All right, so but you have that opportunity. All right, and then plus you're going to earn fast start bonuses, guys. Fast start bonuses. So remember, you get 3 people just like yourself to come in at $99. All right, and your education is free. So 3 people that you know that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. Right? They want to make some changes in their own life. They might want to learn how to trade. They might want to build big business, because we got people that are on here that came in specifically to build business. They might trade a little bit, but their main concern is building that strong residual income from building a team of like-minded individuals that either want to trade, want to just do business, or want to do both, right? You got 3 people just like that, sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now your education is free. You don't pay for that anymore. And now, once the promo goes away, guys, every time you enroll somebody at 150, you're going to earn a $25 fast start bonus. Okay. So right now, guys, you can come in, enroll 5 people, okay, or 6 people at the 150, and now your business has paid for itself. Now, I'm a traditional business owner. I also own a trucking company where we have about 13 trucks. And I tell you, one truck cost me almost $100,000. We have 13 of them. So just imagine what my overhead and stuff looks like. This is a multi-million-dollar business that I paid $150 to be in, and I'll probably make more money. Not probably, I will make more money in this business opportunity than I make with my trucking company. Okay, so I'm just telling you, you're in the right place at the right time. So we have an aggressive rewards program, guys, that's going to show you how to create a second stream of residual income. Residual, doing something one time, have a recurring stream of income. I love to call it the Elvis Presley effect, because Elvis Presley is still one of the richest men in the world today, and he's been dead for 50 years. Why? Because of residual income. Every time one of those movies his estate gets paid. Every time a song plays, his estate get paid. Every time you hear Blue Suede Shoes on the radio or anything like that, anything in his NIL name and image likeness, guess what happens, guys? His estate gets paid. That's why he's still one of the richest people in the world. So now let's talk about it. Okay. Let's look at what's going on here. We have 10 ranks from director 10 all the way to mentor 400. So what are we saying? That $500 that you guys heard about, we're going to show you how to make that $500 as soon as possible. And if that's where you want to stay, you want to stay on the first floor, just think about this whole thing as buttons on an elevator, and you get off on the floor that you feel comfortable at. So if $500 is where you want to be, boom, simple plan, we get you to $500 ASAP, right? But if you want to be like me and in the next 90 days be at $100,000 a month, which is about $1.2 million a year, and eventually get to $1 million a month, which is $4 million a year, then you might want to be a little bit more aggressive, and we have a plan for that as well. Okay, so let's look at it, guys. Let's look at it. You see it right here. 3 in is free, guys. Right? Just think about the ladders of the stairway to success. Okay, 3 in is free. So you get 3 people just like you, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And we have what's called a 3-leg structure, a trinary structure. And you put one of those persons in each one of those legs, and guess what happens? Boom, your education is free. Now, we help them do the exact same thing you just did. Get their education for free. Now you have a team of 10 people, right? Now you have $125 a week, $500 a month. Boom, there you go. There's your extra $500 a month. That's an extra $6,000 a year. I don't know about you, but it would take, when I was still working, it would take a whole lot for me to get a $6,000 annual raise on my job. Well, we're showing you how to help a few people, help 10 people, right? Or grow a team of 10, really you're helping 3, grow a team of 10, and you're gonna get a $6,000 raise. Just imagine this here. You go to work on Monday, and your boss says, hey, I need you to train these 3 people right here. And when they train 3 people, we're gonna raise your pay by $6,000. Do you think that'll happen? $6,000 annually. Do you think that'll happen? No, it's not gonna happen, right? Because in your job, it doesn't pay them for you to teach people how to be as good or better than you. You'll work yourself out of a job that way, right? Well, here we give you more and more incentive to help as many people as you can be as equally as successful as you, if not more. As you continue to build your business, guys, the ultimate goal, or the first ultimate goal, is we want you to get to this legend position, which is $100,000 a month. And we'll do that in the next 90 days. It'll probably be several of us. I'm including myself in that number. That'll be at $100,000 a month. But guess what? Let's say you aim for it and you come up short and you're at $5,000 a month. Does that still change your address of where you live? Yeah, because that's $60,000 extra that you have coming into your household. $60,000, guys. And as you continue to help more people, guys, you're going to continue to have more success. This is just another version of what we just talked about, and it's showing you how many people on your team equals how much money, guys. And all we're saying is you help and grow a small team, help 3 people get their membership for free. And guess what, guys? You're at $500 a month, right? You're at $500 a month. So the future of trading is right here. Everything that you want to know about trading, you're going to learn right here with us with BFX. I've been a part of 2, I take that back, 3 other financial literacy platforms, and neither one of them can hold a candle to what we have here with BFX, right? You would ask questions about the back office, they'll tell you, well, it's coming. You will ask questions about the videos in the back, well, they're coming. You will ask questions about the live trading sessions. Oh yeah, we'll have an expert on there. And when you get on there, the expert knows just about as much trading as you did at that time. So that's not where we are here. We have everything that you need for you to be successful right here in this one platform. The best of the best education, the best of the best traders, the best of the best live sessions, the best of the best archive, and absolutely the best of the best as it pertains to a compensation plan that will get you where you need to be in whatever time you decide to get there, right? And I challenge you to find out from any other company that's out there, how many people will it take on your team for you to be at $500 a month? And I can almost guarantee you it won't be 10. It'll be a lot more than 10 people. So when I say the best of the best, guys, we have anything and everything that you need to be ultra successful here. All right, so we got the passive income trading. That's that algorithm that I was telling you about. So let's talk about that and how you can actually benefit financially from the algorithm in more than just putting money into it and allowing it to trade for you. So the future in this trading platform is built on deep intelligence retrieval learning algorithm, right? So it's learning as it's doing the trade. So you'll always have control of your funds. I told you about that. You have full view of the exchange account into your user interface. So you can see what's happening all the time. So nothing is being hidden from you. So now let's think about it. That access pass, once you become a BFX customer, you have access to this technology, and it costs you $300, $299 to actually get a 90-day or 3-month access pass. Now, every time you sell one of those, you're going to earn 20%, which is $60, right? So you can pick and choose your income based on the people that you know would want to benefit from the algorithm, right? Or we have the annual pass, which is $1,000, and you earn $200, 20% of 1,000. All right, so you can build a team of folks that are doing that. Okay, now what I love about this is a community team. So you have you and everybody that you introduce to this business that's coming in. They want to take advantage of the algorithm just like you do. And then you can count up to 10% of those package sales towards your rank advancement. What does that mean? That means that puts you in a position to earn even more income, right? More and more and more. That's why I love it, right? So now, we also have a huge BFX awards program or rewards program, however you want to term it. So what are we doing? We're giving away rings once you hit a certain milestone within the company. And then the next thing that you'll get is a $60,000 Rolex watch once you hit that other milestone. And then the coup de grace, the tip of the top, the cream of the crop, if you will, is that Mercedes-Benz AMG GT53. Very nice vehicle. I was just at the Mercedes-Benz dealer probably about a week or two ago, and I looked at this vehicle. It's about $175,000. We're going to give this to you just for hitting certain milestones in this particular company. So what else do you have, guys? And then I'll be done in a couple of minutes. Training and support, how our business works, is word of mouth advertising, guys. We're just saying do what you're going to do all day anyway, right? When you go to a movie, you already tell somebody. If you go to a good restaurant, what do? Tell somebody. Ladies, if you come across a fantastic shoe sale, what do? You tell somebody, right? Or if it's a nice bag or something like that on sale, what do? You tell somebody. That's what we do here, word of mouth. Why? Because it's more beneficial for the company to pay us in commissions to do the advertising for them than to pay millions and millions and millions of dollars a month in advertising, right? So they pay us to do it for them. So that's what we do. So what are we saying, guys? Partner today. Get back with the person that invited you on. Tell them thank you. Let them know if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. You know, the number 1 person just simply says, hey, you know what? I want to take advantage of the free website. And you know, if I see an opportunity for myself, then I'll jump right in. So if you're number 1, take advantage of that free website. Ask the person that invited you on for the website so you can sign up on that website. And hey, you might want to sell some algorithms and earn your way in. That's possible. All right. Or you might be a number 2. A number 2 type of person says, I got questions. Everything sounds good, but I got some questions. And I'm going to tell that person, if you have questions, get your questions answered by someone that's qualified to answer those questions. Someone that's in business with us, okay? Because don't do what a lot of people do. They go ask the brokest person or the most non-knowledgeable person about our industry that they can, what they think about the situation that we're in, right? And guess what, guys? If you buy their opinions, you also buy their lifestyle. And if they're not living the type of lifestyle that you would ultimately love to live, then please don't put too much credence into what they say, because they just don't know, right? It's not that they're trying to be harmful or anything, but if you don't know, you don't know, right? And then the third type of person just simply says, I'm ready to go, right? I want to, learn how to trade, or I want to come into business, or I want to trade and come into business. I want to take advantage of those algos, right? I want to put $2,500 in there and just watch that thing grow, right? So if that's you guys, just say thank you to the person that invited you on, and make sure you get that website so you can go ahead on and get enrolled, guys. So what are we saying? Get started now. There's no better time than the present, right? We're doing some fantastic things. And let me tell you something, guys, we are growing in leaps and bounds. So what does that mean? You want to be able to take advantage of positioning. We like to call it position equity. Why? Because as we build and grow, you're going to benefit from people being dropped into your organization, just being at the right place at the right time, guys. So what are we saying? We're saying this is an awesome opportunity, but an opportunity is only an opportunity if you seize the opportunity. And the second thing I know about opportunities is they will never, ever, ever go away, but they will definitely pass you by. So listen, guys, don't make any excuses, make a decision, right? Make a decision, because I know something about that. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't do both. They will not coexist in the same space. So let's just do it, guys. Let's get ready to go. I thank you for allowing me to share some information with you guys. Hopefully you see some benefits and you see yourself taking advantage of what it is that we have. And I'm gonna just say welcome to the team in advance. So with that being said, I thank you for everything that you had. God bless, take care, take charge. And I turn it back over to you, Dr. Ruth Ann.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Tim. That was amazing. Simply fantastic. So like he said, get back to the person that brought you this call. Let them give you the link. Let you go, go snooping in the back there, and then you can download the app and look at the app as well. So let's make it happen. And thank you so much for everybody that came on. I appreciate the support, as well as the newcomers, as well as my guests. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said, get back to the person that brought you to this call, and let's make it happen. Let's get this movement going, cranking up, firing up. Thank you so much, Tim.
Oh man, it's always my pleasure. Thank you guys. Thank all of you guys for coming on and supporting Dr. Ruth Ann with her actually launching her business, and all of you guys being a part of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look forward to having this conversation again. You guys have a blessed one.